in the quadrant, also decrease in the quadrant, and know about their graphs. Okay, and then we do some example, and thereafter we know some formulas, which is most important for this class. Without that, you can't do any problem of trigonometric function. Okay, and also you can't understand this class without the first session. Our first session link is in our description box. If you don't see that, I told you, just skip away this video. Okay, without that you can't understand. So if you want to watch this class, welcome back to our channel AnganaStudyCenter. Today we will discuss about the domain and range of the trigonometric function, and we will learn how the value of the trigonometric function will increase in the quadrant, also decrease in the quadrant, and know about their graphs. Okay, and then we do some example, and thereafter we know some formulas, which is most important for this class. Without that, you can't do any problem of trigonometric function. Okay, and also you can't understand this class without the first session. Our first session link is in our description box. If you don't see that, I told you, just skip away this video. Okay, without that you can't understand. So if you want to watch this class, then must watch that video. Okay, if you like that video, then like that video and share with your friends, and if you want to get more updates about your 11th class math, then please subscribe our channel. So let's start our class. In the first session of this chapter, trigonometric function, we have discussed up to the sign of trigonometric function. That means quadrant wise the sign, that means plus minus. In which quadrant sine will be positive, in which quadrant cos will be positive, in which quadrant tan will be positive, and so on. Okay, so please watch out the previous session. We will know about the domain and range of the trigonometric function. From the definition, we have seen that they are defined for all real numbers. So sine and cosine are defined for any real number. Okay, so okay, we have seen that for all x minus 1 lesser equal to sin x lesser equal to 1, we have previously seen that, and also minus 1 lesser equal to cos x lesser equal to 1. Okay, that means here let y is equal to sin x. Okay, here sin is defined for all real number. Okay, so the domain will be the real numbers, set of all real numbers. Okay, so for this function, trigonometric function, domain is set of all real numbers. Okay, and what will be the range? Here just see, from minus 1 to plus 1. So the range will be the value of y. Here from minus 1, that means there is minus 1. So within third bracket minus 1 comma 1. Okay, and similarly for cos x, we have minus 1 to plus 1. So the range will be minus 1 to plus 1, and cos x is defined for all the real number. So here domain will be the set of all real number. Okay, set of all real number, and range will be similar as sin x. Okay, minus 1 comma 1, that bracket close. Okay, clear? Very easy. Here we have seen only sin x and cos x. So we are trying to learn the other function. Okay, that means the reciprocal of sin x, reciprocal of cos x, that means cosec x, sec x, and tan x, cot x. Okay, let's see. We know cosec x equal to 1 by sin x. Okay, so here y equal to cosec x. Okay, here just see, is the set. How to represent the set? X has that x belong to R and x not equal to n by, okay, where comma n belong to z. That means n is the integer. Okay. If sin x is 0, then cosec x is not defined. Okay. So sorry, here the domain. Okay. Domain is the set of that is, okay, and the range will be, what is the range? Here sin x cannot be 0, so obviously not 0. Okay. Y psi that, what is the value? Y belong to R when y greater equal to 1 or y lesser equal to minus 1, okay, except 0. Okay. Now for the sec x, what we know? Sec x is equal to 1 by cos x. That means this is y. Okay. So here sec x is defined for all x. For all x that belong to R, but not equal to 2n plus 1 into pi by 2, where n belong to z. Okay. So the domain of y, that means sec x, is the set. How represent the set? X psi that x belong to R, okay, and x not equal to 2n plus 1 into pi by 2, comma n belong to z, n is the integer, okay, and the range of y equal to, here cos x cannot be 0. If 0, then sec x is not defined. Okay, so except 0, all the value of real number, that means like that. Okay, so here also y psi that y belong to R, okay, and y greater equal to 1 or y lesser equal to minus 1. Okay, clear? Now y equal to tan x. Okay, this is the trigonometric function. We have seen the domain equal to x for all x belong to R and x not equal to 2n plus 1 into pi by 2, n belong to z. Okay, this is the domain, mean from where x is collected. Okay, so the range equal to, here what will be the range? We have seen that y psi that y belong to R. Okay, so this is the set of all real number. Okay, clear? And similarly, like this, y equal to tan x, quad x also be the same like tan x. Okay, so y is equal to quad x, the domain will be x psi that x belong to R and x not equal to 2n plus 1 into pi by 2 and n belong to z, and the range will be equal to the set of all real number. Okay, clear? This is very important. Okay, so this should be remembered. Just see here by the in the quadrant, in fourth quadrant, there are the values of the trigonometric function can be different. Here just see, in the first quadrant the value of sin x, that means when x 0 less than x less than pi by 2, so the value of x 0 to pi by 2, so the value of x is increased. Here just look, in the first quadrant the value of x also increased, that means 0 to 1. Okay, in the second quadrant the value of x is increasing, but in the second quadrant the value of sin is decreases from 1 to 0. In the third quadrant x is increasing from pi to 3 pi by 2. Here the value of sin x is decreased. Okay, that means from where to where? 0 to -1. Okay, and in the fourth quadrant where x also increase up to 2 pi, then the value of sin x is increase. That means here up to -1 and here -1 to 0. Okay, and for the cos x, when x increases in the first quadrant, cos x decreases 1 to 0, and also in the second quadrant up to pi 0 to -1. Okay, and in the third quadrant just look, cos x is increasing, that means -1 to 0, and in the fourth quadrant that also increases 0 to 1. Okay, and the tan x also increase in the first quadrant 0 to infinity, then also second quadrant minus infinity to 0, and in the third quadrant 0 to infinity, and in the fourth quadrant minus infinity to 0. Okay, this should be remembered. From this we can also define this, that means cot x, sec x, cosec x. Okay, this is also important, this should be kept in mind. Okay, from this table we can draw the graph of the function. Okay, how will be the graph? Just look, we have seen that in the interval of 2 pi, okay, the value of sin x and cot x will be the same, that means repeats. If 0 in 0, when x equal to 0, if the value of sin x is 0, then in 2 pi the value will be 0. Similarly, cosec x and sec x, the value of cosec x and sec x will be repeated after the interval of 2 pi. Okay, but here is a but tan x and cot x values will repeated after pi interval. Okay, that should be remembered. So we have seen the value of sin, cos, cosec and sec will repeat after 2 pi interval. Okay, but the value of tan x and cot will repeat after pi interval. Okay, by this condition we can draw the graph. Just look at the board, how will be the graph? Here x and y axis. Okay, x dash, this is y dash. Now we will find first y equal to sin x. Okay, here minus 4 pi. Okay, then minus 3 pi. Okay, then minus 2 pi, then minus pi, this is 0 obviously, this is pi, this is 2 pi, this is 3 pi, and this is 4 pi. Okay, and this is the value of 1, this is the value of minus 1. Okay, now look, here in the middle point will be the half of pi, that means this is pi by 2, this is pi by 2, this is pi by 2, this is pi by 2. Okay, so we draw the difference of pi by 2. Now the graph will be, if x equal to 0, then y equal to 0. That means here if x equal to pi by 2, y equal to 1, that means here pi by 2 and this is 1. Okay, so here will be the point, and when x equal to pi, y equal to 0, so this is point, this point. Okay, now after that, when x equal to minus pi, y equal to 0, and x equal to minus pi by 2, y equal to minus 1. So if we draw, minus 1 means this point and 0 means this point. If we draw the graph will be like this. Okay, and here sorry, this point will be here. Okay, here, here, here. This type of graph will be established for y equal to sin x. Okay. Now, if we want to draw y is equal to cos x, okay. Here the function y is equal to cos x. When x equal to 0, y equal to 1. That means x equal to 0, y equal to 1. This point. Okay. Now x equal to pi by 2, y equal to 0. That means x equal to pi by 2 and y equal to 0. That means this point. And x equal to minus pi by 2, y equal to also 0. That means this point. Okay. And by this, if we join this point, the graph will be okay. Okay. There is still difference. Okay. Between the two graphs. This should be remembered. Okay. So for y is equal to tan x, the graph will be this type. Okay. And for y equal to cot x, just opposite of tan x. Okay. X will be for y is equal to cot x. Similarly, we can draw the graph of y is equal to cosec x and y equal to sec x. This is your homework. Okay. We are going to do some example. Okay. Let's just look. If cos x is equal to minus 3 by 5, x lies in third quadrant. Find all values of the other 5 trigonometric functions. We know that the mantra add sugar to coffee. That means all sin tan cos. Okay, by that formula we can find that. And also here we will use the trigonometric formulas. Okay, just see here cos x equal to minus 3 by 5. Okay, so we know cos square x plus sin square x equal to 1, and just putting this value we can get or 9 by 25 plus sin square x equal to 1, or sin x equal to plus minus root 1 minus 9 by 25 equal to plus minus root 16 by 25. That means plus minus 4 by 5. Here x lies in the third quadrant. That means this is first, second, third, fourth. Okay, x is here. So here only the value of tan will be positive. So as x lies in third quadrant, so sin x equal to minus 4 by 5. Okay, so therefore tan x equal to sin x by cos x, we know. Just putting the value we get 4 by 5, and this is 3 by 5. Okay, cancellation minus minus, and 5 we get 4 by 3. Okay, and then cot x equal to, here 4 by 3 is positive as tan is positive in third quadrant, and cot x equal to 1 by tan x equal to 1 by 4 by 3. We get 3 by 4. Okay, now we will find the sec x and cosec x. Sec x equal to 1 by cos x. Here putting the value of cos x we get minus 5 by 3. As third quadrant there is only tan is positive, so sec x will be negative, and cosec x is equal to 1 by sin x. That means 1 by minus 4 by 5. That means minus 5 by 4. This will be the answer. Okay. Then look at this question. Here cot x equal to minus 5 by 12. X lies in the second quadrant and find the values of the other 5 functions. This is equal. This is just similar type of the previous example. So this is your homework. If not done by you, then I will obviously solve this. Okay. Just comment in our video comment box. Okay. This is your homework. This question, find the value of sine 31 pi by 3. By the definition and the formula we have previously used, sine 2 pi n plus x equal to sine x. That means the value of the sine will be repeated after 2 pi interval. That formula will be used here. Okay. So just look. Here we first write sine 31 pi by 3. Okay. So how we will get 31 pi by 3? Just look at this. Here if we write 10 pi plus pi by 3. Okay. Here the last term is here. Now LCM of this we get 35 plus pi. That means 31 pi by 3. So this can be written as sine 10 pi plus pi by 3. And 10 pi will be written as sine 5.2 pi. Here 2 pi n, just remember that, sine 2 pi n plus x. Okay. So here n equal to 5, n belong to integer, plus pi by 3. So this can be written as sine pi by 3. Okay. That means what value? Root 3 by 2. We know from the table. Okay. In this way, this type of problem can be solved. Okay, then look at this question. Find the value of cos minus 1710 degree. In previous question example, we have seen the measure of the angle is in radian, but here in degree. So that will not matter. Okay, just we have to sort this figure. First remember that. So how we can sort this? In 2 pi n form we have to write. Okay, so if we write in 2 pi n form, what will be there? In degree radian we know sin x and cos x, the value of sin x and cos x will repeat after 2 pi interval. That means 360 degree interval. So here the first part will be the multiple of 360. Okay, so the number after or before of 1710 we have to get that. So 360 into 6, that means 5, 0, 33, 18. Okay, so if we write this as equal to cos minus 710 plus, this can be written as, this will be written as in this type, as this is the 2 pi n form. Okay, so it can be written as in this form. Okay, so here just simplify this, we can get cos 90 degree. What is the value of cos 90? 0. There is another one method. Just look, cos minus 1710 degree. This can be represented as, we know cos of minus x equal to cos x. So this will be cos 1710. Okay. This can be expressed as cos 1800 minus 90. Okay. So this term will be cos of minus 90. Okay. As cos of 2 pi n plus x equal to cos x. Okay. By this we get this. So this also will be cos 90 equal to 0. Okay. By this 2 we can get the value. Okay. We are going to do the NCERT exercise 3.2. Okay. Look at this question. We have done this type of question in example. Just see, find the other 5 trigonometric functions. Here cos x equal to minus of x lies in the third quadrant. sin x equal to 3/5, x lies in the second quadrant. Cot x equal to 3/4, x lies in the third quadrant. Sec x equal to 13/5, x lies in the fourth quadrant. Tan x equal to minus 5/12, x lies in the second quadrant. So here I will do this and this 1 and 4, and rest will be your homework. That means 2, 3 is your homework, and the final will be your homework. Okay. For the first, cos x equal to minus half. So we know sin x equal to, by the formula, plus minus root 1 minus cos square x. So here will be putting the value of cos x, we get 1/4. That means plus minus root 3/4. Okay, that means plus minus root 3/2. As x lies in the third quadrant, that means all sign tan. So there will be tan positive, so sign will be negative. So as x lies third quadrant, sin x equal to minus root 3/2. Okay. Then we get cos and sin. So sec x equal to 1 by cos x. That means 1 by minus half. That means minus 2. And cosec x equal to 1 by sin x. That means 1 by minus root 3/2. That means minus 2 by root 3. Okay. So there tan x equal to sin x by cos x. That means minus root 3/2, and here minus half. So minus will be cancelled and 2 will be cancelled. Therefore root 3. Okay. Therefore cot x equal to 1 by tan x. Therefore 1 by root 3. Okay. So we now do question number 4. Here sec x equal to 13/5. Here x is in the fourth quadrant. That means here first, second, third and fourth. All sin, tan, cos. Here cos will be positive only. Okay. So cos x equal to 1 by sec x. That means 1 by 13/5. That means 5 by 13. Okay. So cos x is positive. Then sin x equal to plus minus root 1 minus cos square x. Therefore plus minus root 1 minus 25 by 169. That means plus minus root 144 by 169. That means plus minus 12 by 13. Here only cos x is positive as x lies in fourth quadrant. So sin x equal to minus 12 by 13. Therefore cosec x equal to 1 by sin x. That means minus 13 by 12. Okay. And tan x, sin x by cos x. So this will be minus 12 by 13 and 5 by 13. So 13 will be cancelled. Therefore this value will be minus 12 by 5. And therefore cot x equal to 1 by tan x. So this value will be minus 12 by 5. That means minus 5 by 12. Okay. Look at this question. Find the values. Sin 765 degree, tan 19 pi by 3, cosec 1410, cot minus 15 pi by 4, and sin minus 11 pi by 3. Here, this is the your homework. We have previously done this type. I will do this, this. Okay, and this will be your homework. Okay. Here, just look. Tan 19 pi. We can write this as 6 pi plus pi by 3. Here 6 pi will be represented as 2 pi dot 3 plus pi by 3. So this value will be 10 pi by 3. So what will be the value of 10 pi by 3? Root 3. Okay, just look this. So we have to find the nearest multiple of 360 degree. So here 360 into 4 we get 0, 2. So if we write this as cosec minus 1410 plus 1440, we get cosec 30 degree. Just simplify this. Cosec 30 means 1 by sin 30. That means 1 by half, that means 2. Okay, very simple. We now going to know about the trigonometric function of sum and difference of various angles. That means if there are x, y, two angles, okay, then we have previously known just cos of minus x equal to cos x, sin of x equal to sin x by for just one angle. Here we will know the difference of two angles of trigonometric function, okay, and sum of two function of trigonometric function. Just look, we have seen cos of minus x equal to cos x, okay, and sin of minus x equal to minus sin x, okay. So by this theorem we can express more theorems, okay. More mean like above 20 theorem there are exist, okay. By that theorem we can solve various problems, okay. There is a theorem cos x plus y equal to cos x cos y minus sin x sin y. If we draw a unit circle, okay, here this is the origin, here a point P4, here a point P1, okay, that means this angle is x, okay. Then there is another angle y, here the point is P2, okay. This angle is minus y, that means here is rotation, here y, and here is minus y, okay. Then this is a unit circle. We have previously known the coordinate of P1 will be cos x sin x, okay, and the coordinate of P2 will be cos x plus y comma sin x plus y, as this is the total angle x plus y. From this position, this is the initial position, okay. And the coordinate of P3, what will be the coordinate of P3? Here the total angle is x plus, here just look, here minus y, okay. So the coordinate will be cos minus y comma sin minus y, okay. And what will be this? 1 comma 0, okay. Now just join this P2 P4 and P1 P3, okay, and this origin will be O. Now we are going to prove this, okay. Just look, the triangle P1 0 P3 and triangle P2 0 P4, P2O P4, okay. There are two triangles. Here, if we consider these two triangles, we get they are congruent, okay. So by the distance between coordinates, we get P1 P3 square equal to cos of x minus cos of minus y whole square plus sin x minus sin of minus y whole square, okay. From this we get cos x minus cos of minus y equal to cos y whole square, and from here we get sin x, here sin of minus y equal to minus sin y, that means minus minus there will be plus sin y whole square. So by that formula a minus b whole square, we get cos square x plus cos square y minus 2 cos x cos y Okay, here we get sin square x plus sin square y plus 2 sin x sin y. Okay, so this will be 1 and this will be 1, therefore we get 2 minus if we common 2, there will be sin x sin y, sorry, cos x cos y minus sin x sin y. Okay, by the similar distance formula of P2 P4, P2 P4 whole square equal to what will get, cos x plus y minus 1. Okay, sorry, minus 1 whole square plus sin of x plus y whole square. That means now squaring this, cos square x plus y minus 2 cos of x plus y plus sin square x plus y. So we get this is the plus 1. This will be the 1 plus 1, that means 2 minus 2 cos of cos square x plus cos of x plus y. Okay, this is 2 and this is 1. Now as this triangle are congruent, so we can write P2 P4 square equal to P1 P3 square. By 1 and 2 we get 2 minus 2 cos of x cos y minus sin x sin y equal to 2 minus 2 cos of x plus y. By cancellation 2 both sides and these 2 and minus, we get cos of x plus y equal to cos x cos y minus sin x sin y. Okay, so this has been proved. Now we are going to the next formula. Here we are going to learn the formula cos of x minus y. Just put here y equal to minus y. So here will be cos x cos of minus y. This formula is written as and minus sin x sin of minus y, replacing y with minus y. Okay, so we get cos of x cos of y. That means cos of minus y equal to cos y, and here sin x and sin of minus y equal to minus sin y. So the minus minus will be plus, so cos x cos y plus sin x sin y. Okay, very simple. This is also one form, sin x plus y. Okay, here the formula will be sin x cos y plus cos x sin y. Okay, and sin of x minus y equal to sin x cos y minus cos x sin y. Okay, now sin of pi by 2 minus x equal to what will be the value? We have previously learned cos of x. Okay, sin of pi by 2 plus x equal to 90 plus x means cos x. Okay, now cos of pi by 2 minus x equal to sin x, and cos of pi by 2 minus plus x equal to what will be the value? Just answer. Minus of sin x. Okay, and now sin of pi minus x and sin of pi plus x, what will be the value? Will be the sin x, and this will be the minus sin x, and cos of pi minus x and cos of pi plus x, what will be the value? Answer quickly. 2 will be the same, minus of cos x, minus of cos x. Okay. Now tan x plus y equal to tan x plus tan y by 1 minus tan x tan y. Okay. Then tan x minus y equal to tan x minus tan y 1 plus tan x tan y. Okay. Cot of x plus y equal to cot y cot x minus 1 by cot y plus cot x. Similarly, cot x minus y equal to cot of y cot of x plus 1 by cot of y minus cot of x. Okay. There is sin 2 pi minus x and sin 2 pi plus x cos 2 pi minus x cos of 2 pi plus x. What will be the value? It will be minus sin x. This will be sin x. This will be cos x. Cos x. Okay. Cos of 2x equal to cos square x minus sin square x. Now just putting the value of sin square x. Cos square x minus 1 minus cos square x minus minus will be, by simplifying this we get 2 cos square x minus 1. Okay. This is one type of formula. And if we write this formula as tan, we get 1 minus tan square x by 1 plus tan square x. So these two formula is most important. Okay. Sin 2x equal to 2 sin x cos x. Okay. That is also a formula by tan. So what will be the formula? 2 tan x by plus tan square x. Okay. And there is another formula tan 2x equal to 2 tan x by 1 minus tan square x. Okay. This formula should be remembered. Now we are going to learn about the sin cos 3x. Sin 3x equal to 3 sin x minus 4 sin cube x. Okay. Now cos 3x equal to 4 cos cube x minus 3 cos x. Okay. 3 tan x minus tan cube x divided by 1 minus 3 tan square x. Okay. There is some more formula, cos x plus cos y. What will be the formula? 2 cos x plus y by 2 cos x minus y by 2. Okay. Then cos x minus cos y equal to 2 sin x plus y by 2 into sin x minus y by 2. Okay. Now sin x plus sin y. 2 sin x plus y by 2 cos x minus y by 2. Okay. Now sin x plus minus sin y equal to 2 cos x plus y by 2 into sin x minus y by 2. Okay. That's all for today's class. There are we have seen there are so much formula. This formula should be remembered. You have to remember these all formulas. Without that you can't solve any problem. Okay. If you like this video, then please subscribe our channel and share with your friends. Thank you for watching our video.